Hey guys, MWUSA Season 5, Episode 39. It is just after midnight on Tuesday morning, February 17th, and I'm just getting ready to leave my room. Got a little over an hour of rest, and I think I feel better. I haven't moved yet to get up, so we're going to get up here and freshen up a little bit and head downstairs and see if we can make some money. Yesterday, decent day, made a little over $2,000. 90% of that happened to be from some free play stuff that we had. But hey, money is money. Today we're going to be focused on all different things and see if we can at least match what we did yesterday. So just going to get up right now, get ready, and we'll head downstairs and see what we can do about making some money. I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back, and ooh, I forgot about this game. I didn't see this before. Let me see something real quick. Luckily it's silent. I can check it while it's silent. Nope. Anyway, other side? Nope. If you'll recall, I'm here at Caesars still, and just getting ready to leave right now. Played a few games on the way out, and slot games, and ended my session ahead 120. So right now we're gonna head to the car. I'm gonna go back to the Venetian, get all our stuff there, get my phone plugged in, check the machines there, then go upstairs, get the phone plugged in, and see what we can do about some games over there. So we'll do the Venetian and Palazzo, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back, and just leaving the Venetian. I'm going to head back to the room. Actually, I'm going to take one more lap here real quick, because I really found pretty much nothing as far as slots are concerned. I did play my game. It was open. I got to the table all myself, so happy about that. Played it, and like, the dealers were watching, and they were like shocked, like, wait a minute, something's not adding up here, and actually left without losing at all. That could be a little too good. We don't want that to happen. We want to show some ups and downs, but it was like straight up, and I was in and out in about 10 minutes. Let me see, 30, about 10 minutes. And ended the session ahead $541, 541, and actually could have been a lot more than that, but I kind of like lowered my bets because it was like a little too fast. So I think I got something going there. I looked at some slots and only found one small play and ended up ahead $5 so far. Let's take one more lap around, and then we'll head to the room, get the phone plugged in. It was down to 7%, and we'll see what happens. Get a shower, get freshened up, have some breakfast, and we'll head out for the day. So that's what's going on right now. A good start to the day, plus 541 and plus 5 on the slots. I'll be back. All right, here, I'm back. I did find one more play on my way out, and played that one through and ended the slot session ahead 58, so plus 58 and 541. What's that? 599. So plus 599, and still very early in the morning. Let's head to the room and get cleaned up, get a shower, and we'll be out on the strip by about 4 a.m. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. So got freshened up, took a shower, relaxed for about half an hour or so, and we're heading back out. Gonna move on to another place right now, undisclosed location, and then we'll figure out from there. I'm thinking I may go to the Wynn and the Encore next. I'm not sure yet, but let me do this little side trip first, and then I'll come back and let you know what I do. Alright guys, I am back. Just leaving this place, gonna head back to the car, probably drive to the Wynn at this point, look around there, and maybe play some blackjack. We'll see how things go. So far, things are okay. Got a little frustrated with that last session. So I got to control that. You can't win every single time. But I still ended up leaving ahead, although could have been much better. Ended up ahead 155. So we'll add another 155 and we move on, and I'll come back and update you. Alright guys, I am back, and didn't go too well in there at the Wynn. I played blackjack for about 35-40 minutes on the double deck. Decent spread, bad counts, bad variance, and my friend, Pit Boss, showed up right at the tail end of my session. I did end up exactly even, and I left on a -6, exactly even. So is that running count or true count? Well, either way, it's bad on a double deck. So it was probably at least a -6 true count. So either way, it was going to be rough for the rest of the shoe if I played it through. I was obviously playing minimums at that point. I played minimums most of the time. I also played slots. There's 2 slots primarily that I played. Both of them, most people don't play, and ended up doing okay on them. Ended up ahead $128 on the slots, so plus 128. Going by Resorts World, I've never actually been in Resorts World. One thing I was worried about with the Wynn is my card expired, so technically I shouldn't be able to get free parking, but I did try it and it did work. So, but it's only been expired for about a month. I don't see any situation at the moment that I would regain my status there, because it doesn't make sense for me right now. I don't want to be playing gigantic amounts, even if it is good rules. I don't want the big variance right now. I want to try to stabilize a little bit, start moving back up again. It's been a rough couple of months. So for now, I probably am not going to play the 200 plus tables. $100 tables enough for me right now. And just a lot of other things I'm working on right now, so I don't really need to play it. So now I think I'm going to head down to the Stratosphere, or the Strat, and play a little bit there. They had okay blackjack there last time I was there. Didn't have a lot of luck last time, maybe broke even or won slightly. But let's try to get in there, make a little bit of money. And then I don't know about Circus Circus. Is there free parking at Circus Circus? I don't even know what company they're with. I've never been in there, or Resorts World. I'm thinking about maybe if I can get free parking, maybe go there and look around, see what they have, see if it's worthwhile at all. I don't know. So anyway, let's hit the Strat and I'll be back. Alright, I'm at the Strat. They have one blackjack table open. One table. And it's full. I know you're shocked that it's full. So I guess probably won't be playing that. We're going to wait and see. Yeah, I can tell somebody's here because they got machines set to entice people to play, because they're just short of where they need to be profitable. So they got them set to entice people to play them, and then they'll run out of money, and then they'll come in and play. So anyway, I saw the mystery Pokemon graded card thing here too. I may get that. I was hoping to win some money and use that to get it, but let's see what happens here. I'll be back. Alright guys, that was a bust. There was actually 2 tables open right next to each other, a double deck with 4 people on it, and a 6 deck with 3 people on it, playing side bets, taking their time, low limit. So I wasn't going to play that. I did play a slot, ended ahead $25, and they did actually have the Pokemon mystery pack. It's you get a graded 10 card. It's just like it's gambling basically. I get it for my son. I got it for him last time. They're like $79. We looked his card up last time. It's worth about $100. and you get about $80 for trade-in. So it's about what it was. So hopefully this one's a little bit better than that one. But I got one for him, so we'll see what happens with that. I think I'm just gonna leave. I don't think. You know, there was a promotion I forgot about. I was supposed to start it yesterday, but I was so busy with getting the rental car and all that stuff going on, checking into the hotels, I never got it done. Let's go over there and learn a little bit more about it, and then we'll probably go ahead and do it, and I'll explain it. Well, I can't explain it. So there's a promotion where you can get some free money if you do it right. Someone told me about, but I can't tell you about it because, of course, 100 people, 1,000 people will go do it, and then it'll be gone. So I'm going to attempt to go over there and see the rules, and if it's what I think it is, we'll go ahead and do that and see what happens. But alas, no blackjack for you. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go to this other place. So allegedly you need to pay on your phone for the parking here, but I know for a fact last time I was here they said that you just go up to the gate and the gate opens up. So we are not going to pay for it, especially since we were only here for 15 minutes. You're supposed to scan the code and then go to the website, type in your license number, how much time you want, all that stuff. But we're out of here. So, all right, let's go. I'll be back. All right, I stand corrected. You do have to pay. You do have to pay for parking. It's $20 for parking at the Strat, and I was there less than a half hour. And I pulled up, and there were these two guys. They got computers in their hands, little like iPad things, and they're charging people $20. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I said, look, I wasn't here very long. You know, I don't see why I should have to pay for this. And he's like, well, I see that you were here for almost 30 minutes because they got your license, all that. Another reason to not have a license that's visible, but I don't know what would have happened at that point. But here's what he told me that's useful to you. If you have a Nevada license plate, so if you can ask for a car that has a Nevada plate on it, when you go to the Strat, parking is free. Or if you have a card or play or some garbage like that. But the most important thing to you and me, since we don't have Nevada licenses, you either need a Nevada ID or you need a Nevada tag license plate on your car, and the parking would be free. So whatever, you know, fleece the people who are coming here to drop off the money, and let the people who live here, who are not your target, stay for free or whatever. You'd think you'd want to do it the other way, but all right. We are going to go to this other place. It's about 10 miles away. This guy is very scary, standing here asking for money. He's got a bag, like a full suitcase. He's wearing a sweatshirt and a hood and shorts, and he's walking between the cars trying to get money from people. That's very nice. Welcome to Las Vegas. We love you. Come back soon. All right. Okay, we're going to this casino, getting the rules, and then we're going to do this. I'll be back. All right, guys. I didn't do it yet. I saw this building from far away, and it was calling to me. It was saying, Joe, we have free money. Come get our money. Come on, Joe. It's right here waiting for you. So I said, okay, well, I'll go this direction and see what's over here. I get closer. It says live tables 24/7. Wow. Live tables in Las Vegas 24/7. Steak and egg special $9.99. Margarita only $1.99. I don't know why you're paying for alcohol here, but I thought, look at that shrimp cocktail, only $2.99. I mean, how can I not stop here? I can't afford not to stop here. So we're gonna go over here. This is Boulder Station. I'm just pulling in. I'm gonna go look around and try to park here in the front so it's easy to get in and out. And see what we can do. I feel like something good's gonna happen here. Maybe play a little bit of blackjack. Yeah. And not a blackjack with a 6. Actual blackjack. It's like wishing on a genie. You know, you're like, give me a blackjack. He gives you a blackjack with a 6. Yeah, you know how it is. I'm tired, man. Can you tell? Can you tell I've slept for 45 minutes or an hour in the last 2 days? 2.5 days? 2 days? Wow. It's alright. You know, they say your senses are sharper when you haven't slept for a long time. So we'll see. What's this? Oh, this must be for the high cards. Wow. Oh, maybe I'm not able to park over here. Let's see what's over here. Okay. Looks like there's a place I can park. Wow. How come there's no cars here? I don't understand what's going on. Do not enter. Why? Wait. I don't get it. The parking lot's empty, but it says do not enter. Okay. I can enter from here? Nope. It's closed here. I wonder if that's valet. Anyway, okay. We'll find a parking spot. I'll go in. I'll be back. Something like about a pickup man. I like that place. It was alright. Didn't find spit as far as slots to play, but they did have a nice little cozy blackjack table. Nice little homey blackjack table with a $10 minimum. And I played that. When I got there, there's an old man and an old lady playing. Old man kind of got offended that somebody else came to the table, so he took off. So I sat in his seat at third base. It was me and the old lady. And sat down, bought in for $200 on a $10 table. Lost the first 5 hands. Got a blackjack. Lost the next 5 hands. I can't believe I'm down $100 on a $10 table, double deck in the first shoe, betting minimums. It was so crazy. But it turned around. They did have a King's Bounty side bet. If you don't know a lot about that, I've got one episode in the first season and then at least one other one where I kind of shortened it because that one in the first season I think included my play for the day. So look that up. You need a 6.5 true count for it to be positive. It was positive for one whole hand while I was playing, and I played it and I hit a 4-to-1 on it. So just put $5 on there. I got 20 on top of my 4-2-1, not 4-4-1, 4-to-1 on there, and extra $20. Didn't make a lot of money, but the table did get crowded, and I did leave ahead $65, and I actually took a couple chips with me. Unfortunately, their little anniversary chips only come in $5 increments, in $5, not in $1. But I got one of their 40-year anniversary ones and one of their 45-year anniversary nickel chips, and took those with me. So that was pretty cool. Wondering what else is around here. Let's look around here, see what else is close by or on my way to the place I'm going, and I'll come back and update you. All right, jerky faces. We're gonna go to Longhorn Casino, whatever that is. I don't know what just happened here. I don't like that noise. So we're gonna go to Longhorn Casino. It's like a mile away from here, I think. Let's see, 2 miles away from here, and see what's going on over there. Then we have to go on to where we were actually going, and then on the way back to the strip, maybe we'll stop at some other pretty cool places, and I'll be back to update you. All right, I lied. We're not going to wherever I said Longhorn or Steakhouse or whatever. We just passed Arizona Charlie's. We're going to go to Arizona Charlie's. Park over here. Go in there. 50 plus perks. Oh, 50-year-old plus perks. Slot tournaments, $5,000 Thursdays. That's pretty cool. What else they got here? Aurora Light, Bowl to Win kiosk game. Arizona Charlie's awesome. Let's go in there. Let's see what we can do. I'll be back. All right, guys, just leaving Arizona Charlie's. It's a nice little place. I didn't realize how little it was. It's extremely little. Tiny, tiny, tiny place. No tables, though. There are definitely slot machines in there, but the average age in there of the people is probably mid-60s, mid-70s, and the average age of the slot machines in there is probably 7 to 10 years old as well. They have some very old machines. Some machines I haven't seen. There was a poker machine that was like, had a wheel on it, like a Wheel of Fortune thing. It was an interesting one I'd never seen before, that version anyway. What is this under this thing here? All right. So I did end up playing one game for about a minute and ended up leaving ahead $18, but that's it. I mean, not much, but an interesting place. The people were nice, and people say hi to you and stuff. So anyway, let's move on here. Now, I see down there, did I just see Sam's Town down there? But unfortunately, I have to turn right, so then I have to do a U-turn. And I believe I saw, yeah, I think Sam's Town is behind me. So let's go grab a look-see at Sam's Town and see if we can make a couple of buccarinos. And then we'll continue on. We'll eventually get to where we're going. I'm going to waste the whole day trying to go to this place, and then I have to come back to it when I'm properly equipped. So anyway, let's move on. Let's go to, unless there's something between here and there, let's go to Sam's Town next. I'll be back. All right, guys, we got to get back on track here. This is going too far here. Just finished up at Sam's Town, and actually got chips from here too, which is cool. So looking at slots first, finding nothing. It's pretty quiet in here. In fact, took some pictures of some oxygen tanks, some walkers. I mean, it's a pretty old crowd. But well, here we go, back into the wind outside. So it's a nice older casino. I really enjoy places like this. I just like the Old West stuff, and you know, going to small towns and mom and pop eateries, all that kind of stuff. It's all like the stuff that's me. That's the kind of stuff that I enjoy. So I go in there and shoot, can't see my phone. So I go in and nothing on the slots. So I go to the blackjack, and they have some nice double deck here. So I'm like, okay, double deck. So I sit down and buy in for like $200 on a table, and again, it's this one's a $15 minimum. So I'm like, let's see what this is all about, and they have a wheel at the table. I'm like, okay, I like wheels. Everybody likes wheels. Let's see what this is about. And I said, well, what's the wheel? She said, if you get a blackjack, you get to spin the wheel. I'm like, what? If you get a blackjack, you get to spin the wheel? That's awesome. That's like awesome, EV. What are you talking about? And I'm like, wait a minute. There's got to be something here. What do I have to do to be able to spin the wheel? Oh, you got to bet the side bet. I'm like, okay, well, how much is that? It's $1. I'm like, okay, I could do that. So they also have King's Bounty here. So I did play the King's Bounty, and almost every time hit it for the minimum, whatever it is, 4 to 1. And 6.5 true count again. And it was like forever. I was just waiting for a high count, and I was keeping a side count of aces. I know it's stupid, because what is my EV on this thing, right? I'm using all that brain power to keep a side count of aces, but you know, honestly, she was dealing pretty slow. It wasn't very difficult to count to 3. Eventually, like the 10th shoe, 12th shoe, took forever. We finally got to the point where there was a winner, and I spun it, and I said, whatever I get, I'm giving you half of it. If I get the 61,000 up there, I'm giving you half of it. And of course, I got the $15, second lowest. $10 is the lowest. So, spoiler alert, I did tip her $8. So, but she was nice. She was from like Ethiopia, Eritrea, one of those places there. And she was really nice, didn't speak very good English, but tried to be as nice as she could. Was not good in math. I had how much was it? $30 blackjack. And she was struggling. And I said, look, can I touch the chips? Look, if you split it up into 20 and 10, 3 to 2 on 20 is 30. 3 to 2 on 10 is 15. So it's 45. So she put out 25 and 15. I'm like, no, you need 5 more right here. And I'm shocked they let me touch the chips for one thing. And I'm shocked they let me tell her what to do. But she eventually got it. And funny enough, I ended up leaving with the same as the last place that I played blackjack, plus $65. And another guy came to the table. He was playing the side bets. Every hand, he was putting $15 on the blackjack hand and $25 on each of the side bets. One of them is the pair plus, which is the worst of the pair ones. Well, I guess maybe it's not. Let me take that back, because the lowest pays 10 to 1 instead of 5 or 6 to 1 for the other two versions, which is the perfect pairs. But you're going to get more of those 10 to 1s. So, but the perfect pairs pays 15 to 1 instead of 30 or 25 to 1, but you're hardly ever going to get it anyway. So I think this might actually be the better pay chart for it. But he ended up, of course, losing everything pretty quickly and ended up leaving. And then I was cashing out. I actually took a $1 and a $5 chip with me, and I was cashing out, and they do the Tito slips. So something was wrong with it. They tried to fix it again, couldn't get it going. So they ended up just giving me chips to take to the cashier. I go up there, get it taken care of, and now we're gone. And now it looks like I'm near, looks like the fairgrounds of some kind, horse track or something. What's this over here? I don't know, but looks pretty good. All right, we're gonna move on here to the next spot, and I'll come back and update you, hopefully with some good news. All right, guys, leaving Longhorn. They have a barbecue platter for $20.99. I guess maybe that's a good deal. I don't know. But their main attraction is paycheck cashing bonus. So if you cash your paycheck, then you get to spin a wheel, and you get anywhere between, I think it's between $10 and $1,000 in free play for cashing your paycheck. So, yeah, interesting. Oh, Lord. Ugh. Now, whatever was across the street from this is being torn down. The sign is already down. It just says Casino Hotel, but they're almost done tearing it down. Looks like all that's left is the shell of the hotel, and it looks like they're about ready to do an implosion on it here pretty soon. So right now, we're gonna go. We didn't get to play anything in there, by the way. It was a really, really tiny place, and all beer, $3. Flame broiled top sirloin steak from 4 p.m. to midnight for $11.99. So if you're looking for something, well, the first station's property I stopped at, whatever that was, had Boulder, I think, had $5.99 cheeseburger and fries after 4 p.m. or something like that. So that's pretty cool. It looked like a nice little meal too, man. I mean, if you're retired in Vegas and you enjoy just going around talking to people and stuff, there's endless stuff to do here, really. And it's not very expensive either. So, all right. We are finally going to our final stop, and my map is frozen, so let me fix that, and I'll come back and see what happens. All right, guys. I'm actually having fun right now. I went into the next place. Well, I went to the next place, and I was trying to get in, and there's a buzzer on the door. You got to be buzzed in. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I mean, safety. It's a casino. I walk in. There's no casino. It's a bar. and they have just a couple machines at the bar. And I'm like, say what? And I walked in, and there's a lady, I think her name was Marie. She's the bartender. And she welcomed me in. And I told her, hey, I'm just going from casino to casino, having fun and all this stuff. And we talked for a while. And I said, well, since I'm already here, the least I could do was play a little bit. So I sat down and I played on their bar top machine. And actually, I did okay. I started with $100. I played 25-cent poker and 5 quarters at a time, and ended up cashing out $150. So $150. So that means $50 profit. And there's something going on. I'm going to go take care of, and then we'll see what happens. So. There's definitely something there, and we're going to make some money off it today. I just have to go take care of a few things first and then come back here. So right now, I think I'm just going to go to Caesars. I have no idea if I need to turn here or not. It's like one of these lanes that's like half a lane, you know, so I don't know. I think I need to stay to the left. So right now, I am only a few miles away from the strip, but it's going to take me 30 minutes to get there. Let's get to the strip and take care of some stuff, and then we'll get ourselves some more money. So let's just say it that way. That's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back. So by the time everything was done, and I ended up doing what I needed to do at Caesars, coming back to this place, taking care of business, I ended up ahead $130 after all expenses included, all in $130. I did also get a t-shirt from this place, talked to the people, talked to the guy next to me for a good 20 minutes, had a good conversation with him. Overall, was a really nice experience. I'm glad I went through it. Very interesting experience, something I've never done before. But and for the few of you who got online with YouTube Live, I explained it to them, but there was only like a few people on there, so I didn't want to yell it out to everybody. But it was pretty cool. So ended up with $130 there and a t-shirt, and now we are heading back to the strip, and I'm going to try to get a couple sessions on this one game, and then probably go up and down the strip one time at least, and see what happens. So right now heading back toward the strip, and I'll be back to update you. No, wait a minute, I'm wrong. All in was ahead 180. So anyway, all right guys, I am back. I am back in my room, one of my rooms. I have a friend of mine coming over. We're gonna hang out and do some things. I had a couple sessions, one at the tables and one slots. Actually, 2 table sessions and 2 slot sessions. Right? No. 2 table and 1 slot. First table session, not very good, plus 27. And second table session was plus 507. So much better there. Didn't spend much time there either. It is pretty busy right now, so tried to get in and out as soon as I got close to my target. And slot-wise, ended up playing for about 30 minutes or so. Found 4 or 5 different plays I wanted, and played those through, and ended ahead $210. So far, been an okay trip. Hopefully we keep building on it. So right there we got, what, 534, 744 since I talked to you last. So right now I'm going to relax, put my feet up for a few minutes. My friend is coming over, and as soon as he calls me, I'll go down and meet him, and we'll hang out and go hit some other casinos. So that's what's happening right now. It's dark outside, 6 p.m., and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back, and so met up with my friend. We played some stuff. I ended up ahead $52 on one thing that we did, and plus 293 on another one. And then we went to Southpoint. And at Southpoint, I played blackjack, spreading from 25 to 125 on a double deck. Almost got no max bets in. There was so many negative counts. First 3 shoes, I had 2 winning hands. First 2 shoes, 1 winning hand, and only 1 push in the first 2 shoes. So I lost. There was 2 of us on the table. We were averaging about 8 hands per shoe. So that means I lost 15 hands. And no, I lost 13 hands, won 1, and pushed 1. The first 2 shoes. So I was down like 6 something right away. And but ended up coming back slowly and rat holing some chips. Ended up leaving ahead 198. Looked like I left down a couple hundred. And right now we went on to Green Valley Ranch. And unfortunately, we found a $1 play that made us a little bit of money, and then a $10 play on the other side of the machine that destroyed us. We were in for 1,400 and walked away from that one like with 600. And then we did find another one. Yeah, we played one other game, and I've got a voucher in my hands for 770 out of 1,400. So what's that? 630. So we're down 315 each on that. So, but he's got his son in daycare here, so he's picking him up right now. I'm trying to hang around where we were so he can find me, and then we'll go from there. But you know, I mean, this is actually my first loss. It's interesting because most of the time it seems like I've been having losses when I'm splitting deals with people, and you know, it's unfortunate, but could have been twice as bad, I guess, if I did it by myself. So that's what's going on right now at Green Valley Ranch. Right now it's 10:30, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I am back. So it's a little bit after 12 midnight. I am going to try to do one more thing here before I close this one out. We finished up at Green Valley Ranch. That was a total disaster. Nothing we could have done. We played it right. We did everything right. Nothing I could do. So after that, actually, we stopped by the Rio also, and we got more of these Pokemon things. He got 2 of them for his son, and I got 1 more for mine. So I got 2 of them coming for my son. And then we went to Green Valley Ranch. After we went to Southpoint, we went to Caesars, had dinner, and we just finished up dinner right now, about midnight. And he just dropped me off. I want to take one more lap here, see what we can do. Hopefully pick up another 500 would be really nice. And then we'll go take a nap and go from there. So that's what's going on right now. Hopefully all these recordings are easily, I don't know, you can hear them well, but definitely tired. Try to get at least 2 or 3 hours hopefully tonight, and we'll be back up hopefully by 4:30 and get back to work and start all over again. So that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, look how much quieter it is over here. Alright, one more session on the tables. This one lasted about 30 minutes, and went pretty well. I had to wait a long time to be able to sit down, so that was not good. But when I finally did get a seat, things went really well, exactly the way that I, would like it to go, of course. Chipping away and, playing it the way I'm supposed to play. Anyway, I don't know, I'm tired. Long story short, ended the session ahead 779. So plus 779 more. Brings us to almost 3,000 for the day. And over 2 yesterday. So we're over 5,000 overall. So got to be pleased about that. Gonna head back to my hotel and my room and get a little bit of rest, and then we'll be back up probably in an hour or two, try to get an hour of sleep, and then go back to the tables and see what happens here. Just trying to keep it kind of a narrow band of what I'm doing here, doing the same thing over and over again, not getting too fancy with it, not playing a ton of different machines, just trying to do what I'm good at and things that are going to give me the most EV possible. So with that said, I'm going to head back to the room. We could do our segments, but I don't know how great it would be. I had some Asian food this afternoon. It was okay. Give it a 9 or a 10 on a scale of 2 through 8. Also, we had just had some Mexican food a little bit ago with my friend and his son, and that was pretty good. Probably give that an 8 on a scale of 2 through 8. Could have been better. We could do, what did we tip today? When we went to that bar earlier, lady was super nice and got a free beer. I tipped her $5. When I did that 10.99, of course, they came out and stuff. That was a $10 right there also. And then, have a good night. And then, other than that, I think that was pretty much it. So what's that? How much did I just say? 5 and 10, $15. So $15, not terrible. So, 1 second. All right. So, and what did you learn today? I was right all along, and I should have stuck with what I knew and not been scouting so much. I was trying to scout too much and trying to reinvent things and be ready for next time, or when one of the things wasn't there anymore. Instead of doing that, I should have just been pounding what I knew worked, and I did that today. It worked out pretty well. I'll be back. I'm sorry, guy got in the elevator with me. But yeah, overall, can't complain. Definitely getting tired every day. I can check to see steps. I can tell you yesterday was pretty big. Today I think is pretty big. Today was 21,246, and yesterday, with flying and everything, was still 16,650. So lots of steps, but we made good money, and hopefully the rest of the trip keeps going the same way. So here we are, getting back in the room here, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.